WhiskyJason here, whiskey from the viewpoint of an American in Germany tasting rare and exotic whiskeys. Today, once again, I have something very, very rare. This is Wolfburn. Wolfburn is itself not a very well-known whiskey, but this is the 2020 Mey Games Postponed. So Prince Charles and his son actually go up there to the Island Games, you know, where they throw the telephone poles and do the tug of war and all that type of good stuff. And they were actually postponed. And so since 2017, Wolfburn, a new distillery that started actually distilling 2013 and actually bottling 2019, have for the last 4 years actually produced a special release just for the games. So in 2017, they had a total of 30 bottles. In 2018, they had 120 bottles. In 2019, they had 200 bottles. I saw one on an auction site going for over 450 euros. And they had here the 2020 postpone, COVID-19, of course, which has been actually released with 550 bottles. So this is a 6-year-old whiskey. This is 46%. This is a hogshead from Oloroso sherry, not first fill. And this is a hogshead from a bourbon cask. Might have been first fill, I don't know. So whiskey base number 163136. And this costs £55, which I think is actually a very nice price, to be honest. I paid 64 euros for it to get it to Germany with shipping and handling and blah, blah, blah. But that's okay, and exchange rates. But that's fine. So we have cask number 254. Might be the Oloroso, might be the bourbon, and we have cask number 465. Isn't it cute that we have these little 3-digit numbers? Wolfburn, as I said, started producing in 2013, and they have one wash still with 5,500 liters and one spirit still with 3,600 liters. So they actually produce about 150,000 liters a year. That's tiny, microscopic. Glenlivet, they do 11 million plus. Like 100 times the amount. And so it's just a whole different ball game here. I've tried basically everything I could from Wolfburn so far from their standard range, which consisted of 3 different things. Oops, I forgot to take a look and make sure I have them here. That would be, of course, here the, started out with the Northland, which I thought was okay. The Aurora, which is also the name Aurora Brewing Limited, which I think is weird to have a brewing company as the name of your distillery, but hey, that's okay, which I didn't like at all. And the Morven, which was actually a lighted, peated expression, which was almost the best, in my opinion. Yeah, unfortunately, those videos are in German. As you hopefully may know, my motto is I only do a video in English if no one else has done a video about the bottle yet. Ta-da! Therefore, rare and exotic. I have interviewed the brand ambassador, which is Mark Westmoreland. He was in Germany in 2019 twice, one at the Limburg Whiskey Fair, where I interviewed him on May 1st and at the end of April, and also he was at the Bottle Market in Bremen right before Christmas and at the end of November, where I also had the privilege of interviewing. A great guy. I really like Mark. He's doing a good thing with his global ambassador duties. Let's call it that. Now on the nose, this is actually. I'm surprised. This is much better than I thought it would be. I don't know what I was expecting. I've had quite a few different bottlings for special releases that have been below par. Trying to put it politically correct. So the sherry is very supportive. That's what I want. I don't like a sherry bomb. I sometimes do like a sherry bomb, but I don't like a sherry that takes over the whiskey. This doesn't. This is like the best supporting actor of the world. This actually just elevates the rest of the whiskey. And there's honey, there's malt, there's there's malt, there's barley. There's barley sugar in here. I don't like saying barley sugar, but it's actually here. And there's a fruitiness, more of a red berry type of fruit, and there's actually a sweetness and a little bit of a floral moment. Daisies. Sunflowers, which smell totally different. This is almost a perfect summer whiskey. 46%, not too much, not too little, non-chilled filtered, no color added. I mean, this is just the perfect thing. And the price is actually right. 55 a pound. So they could have gone for 79. They could have went for 99, and I'm sure they would have sold them as well. What I really liked is you could go online, you could actually buy it from their online shop. So there's a news agency in Europe, in German, the German-speaking Europe world, which is Switzerland, Germany, and Austria. They're actually based down in Austria. One of the partners, the other partner is in Germany, and it's called whiskyexperts.net. Bernard is in Vienna, and he does that, excuse me. And he has a partner up in, very close to where I live actually now, in the western part of Germany. And they actually did a press release about this. And so I have a group of my supporters, a community, I call them the super fans. Those are my Patreons, those are the members on the YouTube channel. And one of the guys said, Jason, I just saw the press release. Would you like to do a bottle share with that? I would look, okay. I haven't looked at Wolfburn for a long, long time. 2 years. I don't think I've had a Wolfburn in my glass. At the very beginning, there was a hype, and then you had the bottlings, and then it just got very quiet. And so the opportunity to grab something like this is fabulous. The next video, which will be coming out also almost the same time, is also Wolfburn, and this is their From Distills, which is actually a Distillery exclusive. But since no one can come, or hardly anyone can come to the Distillery, they decided to offer it online as well. And this is lightly peated, 10 ppm, which is also an interesting concept here. So going back here to our postponed, our 2020 Mey Games, 6-year-old, 46%, Oloroso Sherry, Hogshead, and Bourbon Hogshead. On the nose, I'm going to give this a solid B. Wow. The alcohol supports, once again. It doesn't dominate. There's no bite. The overall creamy and oiliness in the mouth is absolutely here surprisingly good. The barley sugar, which is very, very evident here, together with the honey, together with the fruit and the floral notes, just all to come together and make something. I'm trying to look for a word that's not too grand, but yet actually positive, which makes a darn good whiskey. That's a very, very good whiskey. It's a B. It's a solid B in my book. The price I'm going to give a C plus. I like 55 euros. As I said, they probably could have taken 79 euros. That's 55 pounds. I'm sorry. They could have charged 79 pounds, and it would have also sold the 550 bottles worldwide. That is nice. In my German video, I actually diluted it down to about 30%, and it stayed. It was actually just a tiny little bit diluted, but still, this had a lot of power in there. That is a darn good whiskey. So if you can get your hands on one of these bottles, please do. As I said, the 2019 bottle, there were 200 of them. I saw one on the auction sites for over 400 euros, which is just unbelievable, because it also was probably sold for 55 or 50 pounds there. I'm going to quote Mark Westmoreland. He's the Wolfburn brand ambassador. He says, "A sumptuous dram, a proper treat. And it's actually a pleasure from beginning to the end." I can truly sign on the dots for that one. A treat from the beginning to the end. Well done, gentlemen. I'm going to have to watch out for Wolfburn. I ask you to watch out for Wolfburn as well, because not just watch out, but keep an eye on them and make sure that you can actually try some of their new expressions that are coming out. If I remember correctly, they stole the master distiller here from Glenfarclas. He went up to Wolfburn. I'm not sure if he's still there or not. But back then, this is 6 years old. So this they actually made in 2014. 1 year after they opened the door. So this is some of the oldest stuff out there they've got at the moment. Imagine this whiskey at 12 years. Imagine a Wolfburn at 18 years. Ooh, expensive. I'd be happy with a 12-year-old. All right, so question of the day, what is your favorite Wolfburn? Is it the Northern? Is it here then the Morven? Or is it here then the Aurora? So those are the three that are the basic range at the moment. Northland, Aurora, and the Morven. Thank you very much. Please like, please subscribe, please tell others. Share this video. This is one of the videos where I go, hey, I love this whiskey. Tell others. Let's make some noise here for Wolfburn. They deserve it, and it's a pleasure that actually I was able to get one of those rare and exotic bottles of the 550 out there in the whole world. Thank you very much for watching. Hit the button, hit the subscribe button, and ring that bell if you'd be so kind. All the best. Bye-bye.